Power to the people because the people have power. Power to the people because the people have power. Power to the people because the people have power.
Power, a word that can be used to define the times for African Americans as we entered the 1970s. We had come through still waters. We had not moved. We had not been turned around.
We had said it loud. We had been black. We had been proud. We believed that a change had come and that a battle had been won.
Now was the time for still waters to be troubled. Now was the time for once silent currents to become free.
Now was the time for a people to be seen in their full majesty and to use self-empowerment to overcome and step into a new dawn. It was time to take a seat at America's table and eat of her bounty.
The once still waters were running deep and wide. They were constantly moving to erode old thinking in order to deposit new ideas and dreams. They were pushing to create new boundaries that would change the landscape of America's mind.
They were forming something new. On the surface, we had been still. Underneath, we were still forging forward with power.
Just for the record, I know who I am. I'm still somebody. I am still smart. Tell them! So great. I am still great. My skin is still beautiful and I'm still somebody. And I'm invisible, I'm still here. Still matter.
Oh, my ancestors' hope.
I'm still somebody. I am still here. I have dreams too. My dreams will come true. I'm still somebody.
Still waters run deep, transcending time and generations.
Water that never sits still, but lives on in us.
Inspiring us to overcome any challenge. I am a living witness.
To speak up for ourselves, to say no to hate, to say yes to love.
Push the waters run deep, looking into our past to find the answers.
They are still waters and they run deep.
My ancestors prayed for better days.
Yeah, there's sunshine and moonlight. We are both joy and magic.
We are a whole revolution, and we are the hope that still marches.
From the oceans to the rivers, from the Mississippi Delta to the Lincoln Memorial. To the truth that was in us all along, we exhale into our next. Our still waters run deep. Ruby Bridges, Denise McNair. I'm the youngest, less fear. I see vivid colors, they are bright to me. I'm excited about now and who I will go to be. I am still. When I talk sometimes, I hear the voice of Dr. Howard Thurman. When I do my homework, I hear W.E.B. Du Bois. Am I amongst the talented 10th? Absolutely. Am I a writer like James Baldwin or a doctor like Dr. Charles Drew? I am both. That is why my youth knows no bounds. I am still.
When you see me, do you see my innocence? I have to fight for where I sit in my parents' car while my grandparents had to fight to sit in the front of the bus, to drink from cleaner water fountains, to enter department stores and restaurants from the front entrance. What do you see when you see me? I am still.
Cheyenne Webb. I marched in 1965 on the Edmund Pettus Bridge for the right to vote, though I was too young. I am the Children's Crusade of Birmingham.
I understood my purpose for freedom then and now. I am still.
We are the Freedom Riders, the sit-in protesters. We are Vivian Malone and every young person who heard the taunts to integrate.
We recognize the contributions of our elders as we have benefited, but we are not comfortable.
We are now the eldest children, understanding the torch is lit, already passed to us.
We emerge as griots as we can't continue to live and learn. We are still.
We are still. I am Nat Turner. I am a revolutionary. I led a rebellion against slavery in 1831. My actions did not end slavery, but a message was sent. My legacy lives on in anyone who is unafraid to disrupt oppression in the fight for freedom.
Marcus Garvey, an activist, a community leader, and a forward thinker.
Angela Davis, political activist, philosopher, scholar, and author.
I am Harriet Ann Jacobs. I lived most of my life as a fugitive slave. In 1861, I made history self-publishing my own book about the treatment of women on the plantation. My legacy lives on in the creative writers who share our history, cultural musings, and relevance with the world.
James Baldwin, essay writer, playwright, and author.
I'm Lorraine Hansberry, and I'm a writer, playwright, and a stage director.
Amanda Gorman, wordsmith, changemaker, and the youngest poet laureate in U.S. history.
Music is life-giving. We can call the names of artists, but who ensures that their voices are heard? I am Harry Pace. I began the first major black-owned record label, Black Swan Records, in the early 1920s. My legacy lives on through record producers who understand the impact of music in our world.
Barry Gordy, record executive, record producer, songwriter. He is Motown.
Quincy Jones, musician, record producer, songwriter, arranger, and television producer.
Missy Elliott, rapper, singer, songwriter, record producer.
I'm
am Bar and Embossed. I was the first African American woman in Congress in 1968, and I had the audacity to run for president in 1972. I am Shirley Anita St. Hill Chisholm. My legacy lives on to anyone who dares to be a catalyst of change.
Representative Barbara Jordan, attorney, educator, and politician.
President Barack Hussein Obama, author, attorney, politician, the 44th President of the United States of America, the first African American to do it.
I am Vice President Kamala DeVie Harris, attorney, politician, the 49th Vice President, the first African American, Asian American, and woman to do it. And this history lesson is just a snippet. Our legacy still lives on.
Our waters gave birth to new voices. We spoke truth to power. We demanded that culture see us as part of a collective and not as a collection of selected parts.
Our waters gave birth to new images. We saw our essence as beautiful in covers and in pages. We showed the world the glamour of our beauty. We loved our locks with Afro sheen, ultra sheen, and stay soft fro.
Our waters gave birth to new stories. We wrote a revolution that was coming, and the one that was underway in our minds.
Maya placed a microphone in the hands of an imprisoned bird. Tony read of the blues in our brown eyes. Alice captured our complexity in ombre hues of violet.
We voiced an undeniable Black consciousness. When Melvin made us sweet, and with the Gordon, we would show enough bad, and we could dig it.
Our waters gave birth to new creations, rhythmic and ruminating, stimulating and sleek. Our waters gave birth to new milestones. We were launched across the lake of possibilities, skipping and dancing into a new era. God hovered over our still waters, and we gave birth to greatness.